Hello fellow diviners, this is Casper from the Boy Diviner, and today I have a deck to show you guys. It's the 7th Sphere Lenormand deck. So I'm pretty new to Lenormand, but I find it really fun and really straightforward. So I've been reading certain books about it. I just wanted to give you a quick flip through of the deck. So usually Lenormand decks are pretty simple, they just have one symbol. And there are some playing card associations that you can use when you're more advanced. And this deck shows you all of that, so I like it pretty much. It has the word below and the number, and also the playing card associations. I think it's pretty beginner friendly. So here's the first card, the Rider. Really nice. I love the colors in this deck. Oh, these cards are actually made of plastic, so the smell. Okay, there's no smell in the plastic, but when I cleanse the deck with smoke, the deck still has that Palo Santo smell to it, which is not a bad thing. I think it retains the smell more than other cards that are made of like cardboard or paper. Okay, this is the second one, Clover. Pretty. I like the rainbows. This is the ship. I like how it shows how the ship from above, because usually they show the ship like coming towards you, and the ship is about transport and movement. So I like how it's shown from a bird's eye view. Next one, a house. Simple. Can they focus? I don't know if it's focusing. Maybe it's just my hand. Okay, the tree. Health. I like this tree because it's not, usually it's just one big tree, just in the center, and this actually has some background to it, like the only tree standing among mountains and a barren wasteland. I don't know how that makes sense, but okay. The clouds. You can see a little house there. Not too sure. Yeah. The snake. I like the biblical association with the apple over there. Not sure if you can see that. Snake. Good. I think it's focusing. Okay, the coffin. Endings. I like the little moth above that. The bouquet. Next one. Gorgeous. More like a vase, but still, the associations are still there. The sky. Love this card. The whip. Birds. 3 different types of birds. Find them really cute. Child. So the thing about these cards, I do see, like the house in the clouds, the bird on the child. Not too sure what to make of that yet, but I do like how they tie together in a way. The fox. The fox is not about, not always about being tricky or, deceptive. I like how this fox has a little fish in the mouth, like it's doing its job, because that's the other association about foxes, right? The bear. Love the crown on above the head, like a halo. The star. The Lenormand the actual thing about the Lenormand is that it's not just one star, it's stars. So I'm not too sure what the artist meant by removing the S and just showing that one main star. But I mean, there are other stars around there, so I would still say it's like hopes and multitude of stars instead of just one star. In the app that comes alongside the deck, she did rename it to stars. So I don't know if that's something that she's planning to change in future editions. The stork. Usually the stork has one flying, one standing. I don't know by showing it flying if it always means delivery, but that's something you can think about. The dog. Standing guard in front of a house or a dog house. The tower. I like this tower because it's sort of like windowless, like an obelisk, like a I'm not too sure, like something stable, but something not too human about it. Comparison with the garden, which is full of life. And then the mountain, which is depicted in most other cards as a backdrop. Crossroads, I like this interpretation. It's not a simple crossroad, it's actually a cube, you know, how do I get out? It's a maze, more like a maze. You can see the little figure over there in the edge. Reminds me of the child. Mice. I like this depiction of mice. I feel like some other Lenormand decks, the mice are a bit too like happy or cute. This one, there's clearly some sort of poison to them, so that's good. Heart. I like that she didn't go too like traditional with the red color, and I like the hands cradling the heart. Ring with an infinity sign on top. A contract that is bound forever. Not so serious, but okay. Book. This book is open. You see, so some books are closed, and sometimes books are about esoteric nature knowledge. But this one, I feel like it's more. Okay, we can say that it is so esoteric because there's that the glasses above. Do you need to wear those glasses to actually read the book? I don't know. Letter, written communication. I think this is pretty straightforward. Okay, and this is interesting. There is the animus and the anima instead of male and female. So more masculine and more feminine. So I guess this is LGBT friendly, which is great. And then the lily. So in some cases, people read the lily as a bit sexual. I'm not too sure. Whether we can do that with this. I mean, we can always do that, but yeah, I see more purity with this, which is also the lily. It's a double-edged card. The sun, I want to show you the sun and the moon together. It's the same backdrop, you know, just from day to night. It's really nice. The key, I like that the key is already in the keyhole, but you know, not in the traditional sense. The fish, commerce, but I really like this pair of fishes. Makes me think of yin and yang, much like the pair of fishes in the Avatar series. I'm not sure if any of you watched it. And then this is the anchor. Simple, I like it. You can see that the little details of the waves because it's underground. And then the cross, stuck in the ground. More, yeah, it's a burden, but in this case, I like that it has shadows to it. And that's about it. Maybe I can talk more about the box as well. I feel like the box is really nice and sturdy. It's a magnetic closure, but it's not so easy to open. I like the inside. Really nice, a really nice deck. It's pretty expensive though, I think, but still worth for a splurge. If you know someone who is looking to, you know, learning Lenormand, I think this is a pretty good beginner's deck. I like the colors in the deck, I like the sturdy box. Yeah, and I do like the feel of the plastic. I'm not too sure if how people feel about it. When I first got them, I felt them like they were a bit, I don't know, thin and weird when I shuffled. I felt like it's a bit slippery. But after a while, when you get used to it, you will begin to appreciate this kind of cardstock. It's a bit translucent. I'm not sure if you can see that. Clover. Okay, I think that's about it for the 7th Sphere deck. Let me know if you got this deck and what you think about it. Okay, I like Tina Gong, and I think her tarot decks are really phenomenal. But the shipping to Singapore is crazy, so I'm not gonna order that. I got a friend to get this for me from the US. Okay, that's about it. Bye.